Society.
Are we live?
We're live.
You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung.
Oh, yes, it is.
And when I'm around, that's why I'm gonna be so unforgettable.
Welcome. Spring. Welcome's risen.
To the Good Crack Podcast.
Have you heard the good news?
Have you heard the good word?
He's risen.
Guys, he has risen. And when I say he, I mean my cock. Guys, it's spring. It's been the first week in New York and on the East Coast. It's just like consistently warm out. Nice weather. You could walk outside in a t-shirt. It's what we always talk about. It's the whole thing of the East Coast is you want to absolutely kill yourself for three or 4 months. You know, you wake up every morning, it's cold and dark. You know you're going to have a shitty day and commute. And you think to yourself, should I do it?
Yeah.
Should I throw myself on a train?
And then you just have one morning in April where you wake up and all of a sudden you crack your eggs, you know, you make your omelet, you have your coffee, and you realize that you haven't thought about doing that once.
You said, what is going on? I feel good.
Life is good.
Is good. Guys, it's spring. We're excited about it. This is Easter week. This is our Easter episode.
Yeah.
This is
Hopping on the pod.
Yeah. So yesterday, in terms of chronologically, Christ was crucified.
Yep.
He was killed. Today, he's chilling in that tomb.
He's like scheming, plotting.
And tomorrow, those motherfuckers are going to show up and find the rock had been moved and Christ hath risen. Just a little schooling and religion.
Did they ever blame witchcraft for that one?
I mean, listen, Jesus could have been a witch. He could have been a wizard. He could have been the Messiah.
The Messiah. The Messiah.
Giuseppe, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, dude. How you doing? I'm
good,
hanging out, you know.
I feel like this is one of our earlier episodes where we're hungover and tired.
Yeah.
I'm down bad. Not bad, but, you know, I had to wake up early to come to Brooklyn because we were rehearsing for a little play called Hey, That's My Wife. But yeah, man, I'm good. Just been working. Was in the office. I was on the train ride over, and some smoke bombs went off in my subway car. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe Helen Keller committed a mass shooting.
That was nuts.
That guy is to mass shootings as Helen Keller is to shooting basketball. Like,
you can't see. You understand?
Yeah. 20 shots from the field, not a single shot went in the hoop. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, that guy's nuts.
Thank God.
What a fuck face.
Yeah, what an idiot. He was just chilling eating Cat's Deli after.
That's the funniest thing in the world. They can't find him for a day. I thought they would have got him that night. They couldn't find him for a day. He was just wandering around Manhattan. Went to Cat's Deli, which I said was a good thing that he went to Cat's, because it's like, hey, if you're going to go commit a mass crime, a terrorist attack, you should at least get fucked over by one of the many New York tourist attractions, Cat's Deli, and pay $35 for a fucking sandwich.
Yeah, he got scammed.
Good.
It's also funny, too,
guy.
because he was like an anti-Semite, anti-white. He was even like anti-black almost, but then he goes to like a nice Jewish deli to be like, I'll have what they're having.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad he paid the $35 and got scammed, because I got scammed by them once and I said, never going back to Cat's.
Yeah, so now it was the last one he'll ever eat.
Oh, he'll be eating a sandwich in prison.
Yeah.
A knuckle sandwich.
A cock sandwich.
A cock meat sandwich.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You think he'll get out on bail or something?
Yeah, for sure.
Or like with the whole like bail reform, like you think they'll just let him out?
No. I think he's going to go in there and get raped.
Yeah. Dude, I saw like cops hanging up the wanted posters the next day. It was I almost took my phone out to take a picture, but I was like, let me just enjoy this moment. It was just like from the movie, like 3 cops were walking to poles and they were just stapling it on.
So what happened? Some guy named Zach got him?
Zach?
You didn't hear about that?
No, I mean, I heard he called himself in and he's like, I'll be at this McDonald's, and then they went and he wasn't there and he was like down the block. And
really? I thought he called himself in and the cops just didn't show up because they thought it was fake.
No, they showed up, but like he wasn't at the McDonald's. But then they got like 2 more calls during that time saying like, oh, he's like down the block. Like I think I've seen like
And then some guy, Zach, apparently, I don't know what this means, but apprehended him, some random guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Citizen's arrest?
Citizen's arrest.
That's great for my citizen's arrest bit. Thank you, Zach.
Guy's a hero.
What incentive? I wonder what he's going to get now.
I wonder if they'll give him 50 grand. Yeah.
I'll patrol once a month.
I could have used that 50K.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I was afraid to go on the train that first night going down to do comedy. But I was like, what if I ran into this guy and I showed him what vengeance was all about? That would be a good excuse for me to dress up as a Batman.
Yeah. That would be a good idea. But I feel like you'd probably see him and then just be like, I got to get the fuck out of here because he's probably strapped.
If I had the ripe opportunity, I obviously would probably dip if I saw, if like he was like on the train about to do something, whatever. If I had the opportunity where he's like just walking around and like he's blending in and no one knows it's him, but I'm like 99% sure it's him, I think I would have gone up for the kill shot.
Yeah.
I think I would have taken a
try cold clocking him.
That, like, if I had something really heavy or hard around to just fucking bash his head, I would do that. And if not, I would take my key and just jam it as hard as I could right into his throat.
Yeah, that's good.
But that's just the kind of guy I am. That's just a little about me. Good old Matty F, host of the...
It's gonna get worse, I'll tell you that much. It's gonna get worse.
What do you mean?
The crime. The summer's coming, crime goes up. Crime's already skyrocketing in this damn city.
People love crime.
There was that one guy smashing car windows. Did you see that video that was all over?
No.
He was just smashing car windows like in Queens, just like openly. No one was doing shit. Just with a crowbar.
Yeah, that happens.
It's gonna get bad, guys.
You remember the COVID summer where it was just like there was fireworks going off in the middle of the street at 2 p.m.?
Don't even begin. Every day. We started like thinking it was like a government psyop.
New York was like a war zone.
It was weird, dude. Every fucking night from like 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. at my old apartment a few blocks down, and this apartment just fucking hearing fireworks constantly. We're like, dude, is this a government psyop? And like really, like there's army deployed in the street just murdering mass amounts of people.
Would have been interesting.
And we're like, or what if it's the aliens? It's society, man. And the lizards, man. But what are you gonna do? Oh, well, at least we're rolling this time.
That's good.
It's like every time we do an episode now.
I know. I'm always checking.
Yeah.
I still can't believe it. I got home, speaking of psyops and shit, I got home from the bar last night at like 1:30, and I walk in and my dad's asleep on the couch. Got a little Fox News running, and it's Tucker Carlson. And this is true. Tucker Carlson's on the screen on like a set, and it's a special. It's like a Tucker Carlson special. And he goes into describing something that I know about, that I've heard on this like conspiracy theory not a conspiracy. There's a great podcast called Astonishing Legends that just basically does deep dives into like, like myths, urban legends and whatnot that are like kind of rooted in reality. And one of them that I've listened to is about cattle mutilations. And you're like, oh, you hear these accounts and these stories, like, oh, who knows what that's about, like aliens, whatever. And Tucker's like, every year, I can't do the impression, but you could do the impression. But he's basically saying every year there's hundreds, and this is true, along the 9th parallel of planet Earth, which you could see on a globe as it runs through America and the Midwest. Cows are just found on farms with like all of their entrails removed, surgically perfect, no blood around. It's as if someone went in through their asshole with a machete and like a surgeon like removed all of their intestines and everything, and then disappeared. And they just find these carcasses, like just skin carcasses with all this shit removed. And sometimes it happens in like 30 minutes. Like a farmer will see all the cows, they're all fine, and then he'll look back 30 minutes later, there's just one in the field. No blood, no one around, no one ever knows who it is. And this happens a lot, and Tucker Carlson was doing a full special on this on Real News. I mean, at 1:30 a.m. But like he had these two like butchers on, the bearded butchers. They're like, no, this is impossible. Like, unless it was like a butcher that had 1 million times, tools and all this shit. So, cattle mutilations, folks, look into it.
Welcome back to Tucker Carlson tonight. A story out of the Midwest: cow mutilations. Multiple cows being found in fields. Penises removed? Possibly. But sources have no idea who did it.
Did aliens?
Aliens? I don't think so.
But maybe.
But maybe it could have been. As if someone was going through the cow's assholes. Sound appetizing? Think it should. Thank you for joining us tonight.
That was good. That's exactly how it was. That was exactly how it went. I'm glad that's what the news is funneling now.
Cow mutilations?
Look into it. It's pretty interesting.
You gotta look into it.
You gotta look into it. It does sound like the work of aliens.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah, it does sound like aliens. They like take the cow up into the UFO.
Yeah, like suck all of his shit out through his anus.
Yeah.
And put him back.
Damn.
No blood.
Damn.
Never any blood. It's for the economy.
It goes to the economy. Yeah, dude, Biden is he's doing well.
He's great.
He's really doing well.
My favorite.
He's definitely in good health.
I saw a headline today or this week that was like, doctor admits that he prescribes several like what's the brain disease where you forget everything?
Amnesia. Alzheimer's.
He's like, he treats several members of Congress for Alzheimer's.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Man, what do you think about life?
Dude, life is crazy, man.
This is
shit.
Shit.
The closer you are to dying, the better your chances of serving Congress.
Every day.
We get closer to our opportunity.
Every day we are dying.
Yeah, that's true.
We're hurtling slowly towards death.
Thanks,
what else is in the headlines?
What else is in the headlines? Shit, man, I don't know. I ain't read too much of the news. I just been busy with my job selling.
How is your job?
I'm a salesman.
You loving it?
I love it so much, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love working.
Yeah, it's really great. I feel like I made a good decision. No, it's great. It's really great. It's not really, but it's good.
I spilled water on myself.
You make money.
You do make
like
money.
When that the check hit, I'm like, oh, okay.
That is the interesting thing
That's
about a
nice.
job, is that you do make money for it.
Yeah.
And that's why you do it.
And sometimes it's temporary, sometimes it's not. It's only temporary.
You would love a job that's only temporary. And
If
most
only I could
jobs
find
aren't.
one.
But that's the thing about us, is we're self-imposed geeks,
Yeah.
We choose to make our full-time jobs only temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I booked a ticket to
Yeah.
another country for this summer.
Yeah, I didn't do that because I'm staying at my job.
Same. For our audio listeners,
For audio
winking.
listeners, we're winking,
You
yeah.
can probably listen. Can you hear it? I'm winking in the mic.
You know what you can hear? You can hear the birds. You can hear the damn trees and the kids playing outside because life's good now.
Charlie,
Spring
I'll
is
tell you. I woke up this morning. I went outside on the porch, bought myself a morning coffee, smoked a Chesterfield, and for the first time in a long time, I thank God for the green earth and the life He'd given me. Beautiful. The birds were chirping just right. My wife, Susie, you know it, she was upstairs, asleep like a baby angel. I saw dogs running around the yard, and I put on my suit for work and I said, life is good. Life is good.
It doesn't get better than that, ladies and gents.
Life, good times life equals good.
Good is life. Good life is.
Charlie, you were supposed to be my brother, Charlie. But now, I'm gonna kill you.
Not if I kill you first.
Charlie.
You die and you just become a ghost that haunts me. It's always like, Charlie.
You're trying to sleep.
I'm just like,
We should do a
it's
sequel.
It's like in Talladega Nights. John C. Reilly and the ghost.
It's a new house, man. There's noises. I don't know, man. There's some pretty crazy things. He hangs up the phone. It's just like... Dude, we should do a sequel to Hey, That's My Wife, where you end up murdering me and you're trying to sleep at night. And I'm just like, Charlie. You're like, God damn it, Roger. Enough. Folks. We are bringing you another sponsor from Manscaped, the number one name in below-the-waist grooming. Trusted by 4 million men. Worldwide. The Lawnmower 4.0 is the number one below-the-waist grooming tool. If you go to manscaped.com and use code GOODCRACK at checkout, you'll receive 20% off plus free shipping. Your balls will thank you. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Enough. Trying to sleep, for God's sakes. I know you didn't go to the war, Charlie. There should be a scene where I'm dying in the end. I'm like, I could see the light, Charlie.
Don't go near it.
It's beautiful.
Don't go near it.
I'm going, Charlie.
You can't, Raj.
Please. The light. Charlie. Oh, wait, I'm fine. That wasn't even a stab wound. That wasn't my blood.
Oh, dude, we were talking about it before. Manscaped.
We love them.
We love them.
Let's do the ad.
Yeah?
Guys, you know...
We got extended, boys.
We got extended.
We got extended from Manscaped.
If anyone's been following the show, you know that we're sponsored by Manscaped. And if you also know that, then you know that for some reason they've extended our contract twice.
Yep.
Maybe you guys are buying them. Do Tucker Carlson talking about our audience buying Manscaped, but he's not sure if they are, because we're not sure if you are.
Welcome back to Tucker Carlson Tonight. A story out of New York City. Good Crack Podcast. Sponsored by Manscaped, apparently getting contract extensions not once, but twice. Is there some sort of money laundering going on? Could be. But apparently the duo of this podcast is quite funny. Like telling jokes? Bet they do. But it's not a joke when the curtain is peeled back to reveal a company is laundering millions of dollars of drug money through some sort of, I don't know, comedy podcast. People are outraged over this. I think you should be. But at who is the question?
The main question is the audience buying the product? I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But the fact of the matter is, the Good Crack Podcast has gotten 2 contract extensions now. That's 3/4 of the business year. Do you think that they're doing anything illegal? Probably not. But still, it raises the question, are the Democrats
fueling this through some sort of child sex trafficking ring?
Is this a Soros-backed operation? I don't know. DeFilippis and Ferrara have known to be traveling to Scotland in the summer. Also in Scotland, George Soros' Bilderberg meeting. Coincidence? I don't know. You want me to put on a dress and dance like I'm one of their showgirls? I think I could, but I won't, because there's no reason to. Bring me on as a guest, but you gotta.
Now we have an expert calling in today. We're very excited to present him to you. the people of our country. Matthew Ferrara, part of the Good Crack duo, apparently not good enough to bring both of them here tonight. Mr. Ferrara, thank you for coming.
Tucker, it's a pleasure.
So, Mr. Ferrara, word is going around about the outrage over this 2 contract extensions. What is there to say about this?
Tucker, I'll tell you what I tell everyone. The contract extensions have nothing to do with us. We're simply a podcast, a satire, if you will. We get on our microphones once a week, and we let the world know what it's like to view society through the eyes of us as individuals. Now, what Manscaped chooses to allocate their funds to in terms of advertising dollars is entirely up to them. Now, do we know if we're selling large amounts of Manscaped products? We don't. We don't get those metrics. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We don't ask because we're not in the business of advertising sales. We're in the business of entertainment. And listen, if Manscaped chooses to extend our contract twice, so be it. Perhaps we're doing enough for them to keep extending the contract. Is there any evidence to support that? Absolutely not. If anything, there's evidence to support the opposite. But we don't know. We're just podcasters.
A lot of ground to cover there. You have a platform. Is there a responsibility there?
Tucker, you in the media, both left and right, especially in this country, feel the need to use a platform to say anything, to get some type of agenda out there. But the thing, me and my co-host, Giuseppe Defino, he's an Italian man. What we're trying to do is quite the opposite, if you will. It's about the lack of an agenda, the antithesis of an agenda. We want to derail all agendas. We feel that agendas are what people are calling now uncool.
So if I understand correctly, an Italian man as a co-host, does that make sense? I don't know. But some may say that they're greaseballs, ginzos, wop dagos. Would you ever account for this?
Listen, Tucker, I would never use such offensive words, but I do appreciate your candor. See, the thing is, he's known as Joey, if you will, in his circles. I call him Giuseppe because that's his born name when he was born in Italy. And that's where we met, in Europe.
So not even natural citizens.
Oh, well, there's paperwork, the minutiae of which is, up in the ether. But
Mr. Farrar, I just find it funny, though. We have a movement over here, a progressive movement, as some might say, of people that are not natural-born citizens trying to, write legislation and create laws for them. Something to be outraged about? Possibly.
Listen to me. This is what I try to tell you people all the time. I have guests like you on our show all the time. The idea, the actual thought of citizenship is a construct in and of itself. The thing that we're trying to achieve with the Good Crack podcast is to rip down ideas such as citizenship. When I came to this country, I had to adopt a persona. I had to put on the act of Matthew Ferrara, New Jersey Italian, Ginzo Wop, funny man. I spoke like a simpleton, I appealed to the masses, and why I chose to do that was for the opposite reason you and the people on the left and the right are broadcasting every day about what's going on in the world and what the future holds. There is no future. There is no citizenship. We are simply human beings on a floating rock in space where governments were created, not imbued. They weren't supposed to be here. That wasn't the point. There is no point.
So if I understand correctly, a bunch of Marxist, nonsense, like same thing that the universities are pushing.
Tucker, this is what I always have a problem with you. You and Hannity. That fucker has been coming to my house for 6 months now doing blow, but then he gets on the air the next night and talks about the moral aptitudes of society. I have no support for Marxism. I have no support for capitalism. I have no support for any institutional idea. The idea I'm trying to give people is to have no idea.
Well, Mr. Farrar, thank you for joining us tonight here on Tucker Carlson Tonight.
Oh, what? What? You're gonna fucking kick me? You throwing me out? Are you fucking nuts, dude? What do you fucking think? You gonna boof me off your fucking show? How many fucking watches you got? Why don't you get fucking Megan, whatever her name is down here, Megan Kelly, suck on my cock? Why don't you bring out fucking Kelly Ripa, whoever the fuck. What about you go to CNN? You get that other fucking bitch with the short hair, Maddow, Rachel Maddow. She looks like she could fucking take a cock. You gonna kick me off your show? Is that what this is? Is that what you're doing? Fucking debate me about any fucking topic, dude. Sorry about that.
I like to do the cha-cha. Thank you for joining us on Tucker Carlson Tonight. Decisions? He might have one. But it's on you. It's on you, the people of America. Your families. Want to run around in a dress like this man here, talking about citizenship not being real? Or maybe you want to live in reality with the rest of us. Till next time, I'm Tucker Carlson.
I would just like to say, before we go to break, there are hundreds and hundreds of stray dogs in major cities across the globe that are banding together, learning to communicate consciously, and are actually taking over the major cities and infiltrating government bodies. And this is a huge concern, and frankly, I'm frightened. I'm horrified. Please be aware.
Till next time, Tucker Carlson Tonight.
Anthem. Fuck, dude. That was podcasting at its best.
Well, guys, thanks for joining us.
This is one of the best episodes we're going to do for you guys because it's coming straight from my cock.
There's always one every now and then where they get us good.
Yeah, they do get us sometimes.
Well, in our defense, too, we were supposed to have a guest today, guys.
Yeah, we were supposed to have the one and only Daniel Carney, and guess what? He'll join us.
Yeah, he'll be here next week.
Next week for sure.
He's feeling under the weather, so Daniel, I wish him well.
I wish him well.
I wish him well.
Speaking of under the weather, it seems like, I don't want to say the word, but a certain virus is back.
Oh, yeah. Is that what they're saying?
Let me give some personal advice. And I'm not a medical professional. I'm not saying this from a medical basis at all. I'm not a sociologist or anything.
Paleontologist.
If you get sick within the next 2 to 3 weeks, don't go get tested for COVID unless you're very ill. I would say take over-the-counter medicine, go about your life normally, and just shut the fuck up. See what happens. You know, that's just a new idea.
And that's from an archaeologist himself.
Yeah. I do know a lot about archaeology, but it just might be interesting. Don't go get tested. Don't say I may have COVID. Just go live your life normally. You got a cold. Allergies are back. It's springtime.
Yeah, mine are back.
See what happens. It might make your life in the world a better place. I don't know. You tell me. I'm just a doctor.
Now they have breath tests.
Do
See
they?
that? Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Where are they doing that?
The FDA, like, rush approved them or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be efficient.
I just want to go up to do a breath test and be like, I'm not feeling good. They're like, all right. And I'm just like.
They're like, sir, you got to breathe into
they're like, sir, you got to breathe into that. Kind of looks like a wiener. Kind of looks like you're performing, you're fellating the test.
I want to just go knowing I don't have COVID, but just go like fucking hammered. And I blow into it, and it's just like, sir, this says you have a blood alcohol level of 9.5. You should be dead right now.
Chocolate.
Do we already talk shit about Timothy Chalamet show?
Yeah, I think we
I
have
don't think he's a good actor. I've really thought about it. I don't think he's good.
No.
He just plays himself in every movie.
Overhyped. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind partying with him and Kid Cudi so that they could both save my life.
That's a good point. Hey guys, call in.
Should we take some calls?
Call in, guys.
Is there any way we could save this show?
You know what's funny? I had to poop before too, and now I'm just bombing twice. But thank you. I'll be here all week. Who you calling?
I've just typed in a random number, starting with the New York area.
Should we just star 67 someone?
Is it ringing?
The number you dialed is not a working number.
Well, I guess wrong.
I'll take a roulette real quick.
Should we do the classic? Should I show people? Have we ever talked about this?
Oh, I'm getting a fax.
Fuck. I got it. Guys, I'm gonna save the show right now. Life. For the listeners at home, Joey's calling someone.
No.
I got it.
This is what we resorted to.
I'll save the
Thank
day.
you for calling Boston Market. To place a carry-out or catering order, or to provide feedback about your recent
Just press
visit,
0.
please visit bostonmarket.com.
It's the hack.
If you'd
I
like to
learned
speak
it in
to
the
a team
biz.
member at your
It just
local
gets you
Boston
direct to
Market
the
restaurant,
operator.
Please press
Is that
1.
true?
Press
If you
0.
would like to speak to a catering specialist, please press 2.
Boston Market, I can help you?
Hi, how's it going? Is this Boston Market?
Yes, this is.
Perfect, thank you.
I can help you.
The classic,
Oh
guys.
my god, it never gets old.
The Boston Market prank call. I invented it. You call up Boston Market in Texas or California. They answer and they say, "Hi, this is Boston Market." And you go, "Is this Boston Market?" And they go, "Yep." And you go, "Thanks."
And you hang up the phone.
Then you let them swear.
Or you could put it on hold. Hold is fun because then you can at least like sound like you left, but you could still hear them. You know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fun tactics. Just a little tip.
What else do we do? Who'd you call?
I was just calling 212 numbers.
What's that?
New York.
Oh, I thought 914. I guess that's Westchester. Hey, you still got that kid's number?
The crazy one
Yeah.
who like tried getting us to.
Yeah.
Let's see. He must have DM'd me on my personal, right? Because we didn't have the podcast official yet.
Yeah, we didn't. That was in the pre-episodes. Maybe we'll release one of those this week.
All right, we gotta do some scrolling.
You guys talked a lot.
No, like in DMs.
You don't remember his name?
No.
It was probably like Bobby Moneybags. Saw a movie this week. It was called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. It's pretty good. I highly suggest it.
Yeah, you liked it.
I started
see
watching
that.
a new show on Apple TV Plus called Severance. Ben Stiller directed, Adam Scott starring. It's phenomenal. And trust me, guys, I know way better than you guys. I would bet my life that everyone listening to this podcast doesn't have any good taste in art or cinema or television or music, probably. So I would like to tell you guys to listen to me and know that what I'm picking for you is better,
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree.
Joey can attest. Bobby Tarantino's not...
I still can't. I'm only at like 17 weeks ago.
Jesus, this kid's be DMing like a motherfucker.
I just be doing so many DMs.
This is crazy.
Life crazy, man. I just been doing all that and just been saying all that shit, man. Nah, man. Shit,
She.
Hey,
Patrick,
what are you doing?
what's up, dude?
Nothing much.
What are you up to?
I just did my taxes, and boy, did I fuck it up.
What'd you use? TurboTax?
No, I used H&R Block.
Fuck those guys. Listen, man, me and Joey are doing our podcast right now, and we're about halfway through, and we literally don't have anything to do. We ran out of things to talk about, so we're calling in.
Are you live on the air?
We're live on the air.
Oh, nice.
You got anything for us?
Do I have anything for you? Huh. I did a bunch recently.
Love to hear it, Patrick. How are you? How's the comedy world treating you?
It's good, dude. It's good. You know, I write a bit, throw it away. Write another bit, throw it away.
I know. I feel bad I didn't get to see you this week. I didn't come to the mic on Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Well, you didn't miss much.
Yeah.
I mean, Fall Rivers left in a hurry before his spot, so.
I had a good bit about Fall Rivers on Tuesday that it had to do with that incident on the train. But we love you, Patrick.
Yeah. What episode are you guys on?
34.
34.
This is conversation, huh?
This is the best podcast we've done so
We
far.
were supposed to have Carney on today, and he got sick, so we had to do one last minute, and we're just doing real well.
Uh-huh.
We're artists.
You know, sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. It's like a...
It's like my cock.
It's like a cock, yeah.
I stay coming. I come even when I don't want to. It's not about the going. It's about the coming.
It is. Yeah, but I got nothing for you guys.
Hey, listen, we
We're
just
honest.
appreciate... I just like hearing your voice. We're going to do lunch this week now that me and you and Joey are in the corporate America world and our offices are all next to each other.
Yeah, there's a hot little dollar slice spot.
Yeah, it was good.
Dude, you don't realize you live in the you work in the building that's above Naya, and I would argue Naya is the best restaurant in Manhattan.
Oh, yo, that's like the Mediterranean.
Yeah, it's so fucking good.
Dude, I'd be down for Mediterranean food. The only thing I don't like is picking all the sand out of my teeth.
Yeah, I don't like that either. You got llama juice in your mouth.
Yeah, whatever that is.
It's cum.
God.
And we're back. The podcast is alive again. Bada bing. Comedy.
Hey, you guys, did you guys run through your play today? I heard you were running through the play.
We did. We did a nice rehearsal with the gals. We blocked some scenes. Everyone knows where they're walking and talking now. And we got big things coming, Patrick. We're excited for you to see it, man. You'll be our first
I'm
test
excited.
audience.
The only thing is, I thought I was gonna come out for a week. But dude, the way I did my taxes, I don't know if I can leave my house ever again.
You're not going to be able to leave the country after the IRS gets their hands on you.
Dude, somehow I must have not paid my state taxes last year.
How is that possible?
I have no idea, because I thought I got money back from the state. But, it showed my thing last year, and I paid my federal, and then the state wasn't even there.
Jesus.
So, I just owe so much money to the state. And it's dude, I'm also going to the dentist, and I owe money to that.
You have insurance?
It almost costs more to, have a job than it doesn't.
Isn't that crazy? It's
It's sad.
you get on the merry-go-round, you start working 9 to 5 every day, insurance, taxes, and then you think to yourself, maybe it would just be easier if I was dead.
Oh my God, I think about that every day.
That's life. That's live.
You got to think about the other people, you know?
Yeah.
First of all, the first person who would see my body would be Tommy. And like, do you think I want to be left alone, dead in a room with Tommy?
No, he would walk in and be
not.
Like, he would be like, oh God, oh brother,
finally, and then he takes his pants off.
Oh brother, he'd fuck your corpse just for the bit.
He would, and Foofy would be licking my foot the whole time.
Dude, actually, Foofy would be the first creature to find you, and he'd probably just immediately start eating your face.
She would. And she'd be so sad because I'm the only one who fucking
cares
likes her
for
in
her.
this house.
I love Foofy. Foofy's great dog. Only complaint, needs some mints. Needs some breath mints.
Needs some breath mints. Also, don't have a drink in your hand
Oh
anytime
my
you're
God.
around her.
Dude, how many times have I just had my entire drink spilled all over me on that couch? From like 4 different dogs too, because he'll just have a fucking kennel running.
It was like it was at first when like you got there and like you had like a beer, then it was like a White Claw, then it was a water, then it was like the next morning with a coffee.
Oh my God, it happened 4 times.
Yeah, you looked like the floor of like an airport bathroom.
Have you guys been you doing any concerts, any EDM raves soon, dude?
Dude, what is it? May 27th? I don't know who's on the bill, but I bet it's gonna be a fucking Swedish guy with a lot of lights going on.
Where is that? Brooklyn Mirage?
Yeah, the Mirage. This one's at the Mirage.
So it'll be outdoors?
So the outdoor, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Joey out there and fucking slap him around.
I know. I'm gonna.
You also got to come to Boiler Room in July at the Mirage.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I'll be in attendance for both. Let us know, Patrick. I love taking funny things that you eat and make your brain go crazy.
Yeah. I like taking, things that I end up just closing my eyes, kind of wavering around a little bit.
The last one was too intense. I ate way too much of that chocolate, and my brain was on.
So much that you left the venue.
Yeah.
It was not allowed to return.
There was a lot of crazy things going on.
Yeah, I think mushrooms I'm taking a little break from.
Hey, I support it. Do what you gotta do on your journey through life.
On my journey, because I'm realizing I'm sober, but I'm really not sober at all.
Yeah. You're like, I'm sober for except like intense hallucinogens.
Yeah.
Which is the most bold way to say you're sober.
Yeah, I'm like a more body sober in the sense that I'm not like drinking beer and like getting fatter.
Yeah, I mean that's
healthier.
probably huge.
But my brain is just like melting. Like, dude, I've been taking so much Molly. Like, there's like 2 or 3 letters of the alphabet I don't even remember.
Dude, you're just taking an ice cream scooper to your brain.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Cut it out.
But, dude, as long as I still have a bit or two, that's my goal. Right now, I just want to write enough stand-up that I can just destroy my brain, and I'll have like a bank of stand-up bits to go back to.
You could do them for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Patrick, we'll give you back your time. Thank you for joining us on the Good Crack Podcast.
I'm giving my time back to the room.
All right, Patty. We'll see you soon, buddy. Happy Easter.
Love you guys.
Love you, brother.
Peace. Think that was Patty? Could be wrong. Might have been someone else. Might have been lying to you. You have no idea. The audio-visual mechanics of this form does not allow you to know or verify who I just spoke to.
Or maybe it was a man in a dress. Dog-licking butthole? Maybe. Was it my dog? I hope so. See, I'm getting laughs outside.
We're getting bits. We got to be at least 45 minutes.
Yeah, guys, thanks for joining us today.
Guys, this has been an absolute pleasure.
If you never want to subscribe to the Patreon, I get it now.
Listen, guys.
But you're still going to have to pay.
This is better than half of the gobbledygook you could be listening to, so go fuck yourselves. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.